Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. In the 11th mantra, we have seen how we get lost in either karma or the karma kanda, and therefore they end up in the relative transmigration, punarapi jananam punarapi maranam. Anandanamate loka andhena tamasa vrata tansti pratyavigachanti avidvamso abudho jana. So, avidvan, agyani, meaning those who are not knowing their essential nature right now in this very life, they are again and again transmigrating from one life to another life and suffer and suffer. But contrary to that, now up to here, this mantra we have come, Atmanam ched vijaniyat ayam asmiti purushaha kimichan kasya kamaya shariram manushajvaret. This is the most beautiful mantra. This mantra we have exhaustively dealt with in Panchadashi, 7th chapter, Trupti Deep. There this topic was taken very exhaustively by Vidyaranya Swami. See? And there we are told how to study the scriptures. Now what Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Atmanam swam param sarva prani manishidnyam hrustam ashanayadi dharmatitam ched yadi vijaniyat sahasreshu kaschita. If one comes to discover sahasreshu kaschita, one in millions, see, that he who comes to know that the self which is expressing in and through all the beings and things, see, meaning what? When we are seeing the contents of the room, that doesn't attract us. Then we see the light in the bulb, that doesn't attract us. Then we go to the source of the light, the electricity. In the same manner, Atmanam ched vijaniyat. If one comes to discover Sarva Prani Manishidnyam Rustam Ashanayadi Dharmatitam, the one which is beyond the limitations of the hunger and thirst, body identification, etc. Ched yadi vijaniyat, that means this happens once in a while, once in millions. See? Kaschit dhiraha pratyagatmanumaikshat avrutta chakshuhu amrutattvamichan, Kathoparishad says. See? Unless we are committed to this, see? Getting lost in the worldly things is a common thing, nothing great about it. Ched yadi atma vidyaya durlabhatvam darshayati, because this is extremely difficult or durlabha, difficult to gain. What is the reason? Ayam para atma sarva prani pratyaya sakshi yo vedyo neti neti ityuktaha. Now this Atma, which is indicated as one common substratum supporting all the experiences of all the beings, and it is indicated only by the language of negation, neti neti iti yuktaha, yasman अन्यः अस्ति न द्रष्टा श्रोता मंता विज्ञाता समः सर्वभूतस्था नित्य शुद्ध बुद्ध मुक्त स्वभावः अस्मि भवामि इति. He who thus comes to discover this reality, that I am the one which is expressing in and through all the things and being, which is ever eternal, pure, never bound, ever liberated. This I am, this Purusha I am. Sa kimichin, meaning तद स्वरूप व्यतिरिक्तम अन्य वस्तु फलभूतम किमिच्छन कस्य वा अन्यस्य आत्मनो व्यतिरिक्तस्य कामाय प्रयोजनाय. Now for him there is no sense of otherness, no desire, and therefore no sense of limitation, there is no desire. Therefore in this one non-dual absolute experience alone, one is free from the samsara. Samsara is only nothing but struggling to fulfill the desires. Desire-free existence is God realization. See, kimichan, sa kimichan, tat swarupa vyatiriktam anyat vastu phalabhutam kimichan kasya va anyasya atmanoh vyatiriktasya kamaya prayojanaya. When there is nobody, how there can be a desire? See, desire is for the mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, etc. Desire is no for the body, desire is no for the self. Unless these relative personalities are discarded and we come to discover our essential divine nature, we will struggle to continue this miserable existence of the relative existence. Therefore, nahi tasya atmanah ishtavyam phalam cha api atmanah anya asti. Because for such absolute self, there is no desire, there is no result that you can get which is other than the self. Yasya kamaya ichchati sarvasya atma bhutatvat. Therefore, how can he desire? Because he is one with the totality. Now, this is another very important point we have to understand. Eyes cannot see themselves. Mind cannot know itself. There is no division between knower and the known in the mind. Similarly, in the pure consciousness, there is no division between the desirer and the desired. The duality disappears. Therefore, sarvasya atma bhutatvan ata kimichan kasya kamaya sharira manushajvare tapet. See? So why will he be worried and frustrated because of the body? Brahmshet sharira upadhi kruta dukkha dukkam anudukhi syat shariram atapit anutapit. So, because of the body identification, we all suffer in life. Therefore, friend, these 2 points I have been emphasizing again and again. All the spiritual practice is only 2 things. Number 1, see, freedom from body identification. And number 2, freedom from the notion that I am a jiva or the soul. So whatever we are doing or not doing, if this is achieved, then we are on the right track. Or whatever we are doing or not doing, and if this is not achieved, we are on the wrong track. Therefore, sharira upadhi kruta dukkham anudukhi syat shariram atapet anutapet. He will never get frustrated because of this body. Therefore, then we told you so many times, if you are listening right from so many years, and then in our Corona festival, and now also this is a continuation of the Corona festival. After listening to so many times, and if we are not convinced that we cannot be the body, and therefore we cannot be anybody, therefore we are nobody, and nobody is happy. See, somebody is always miserable. Anatma darshana hi tad vyatiriktva vastvantara ipsaha. So, the one who is thinking of the body to be himself, he alone will be desiring the other objects and therefore he will suffer. Mamedam syar putrasya idam bharyaya idam. I should have this thing, I should have the son and the wife and all that. Iti evam ihamanaha punah punar janma marana prabandha ruda. Such a person is again and again born, janma marana, and sharira rogam anurujjate, and then he suffers because of the body problem. Pain here, pain there, pain everywhere. This is going to happen, we cannot stop it. Sarvatma darshistu tad asambhava ityedat. Therefore, he who is abiding in his absolute self, for him all the problems of the relative world disappear. See, friends. Therefore, Atmanam ched vijaniyat ayam asmiti purushaha kimichan kasya kamaya shariram anushajvaret. Keep on reminding ourselves. That is the only way. Yasyanuvitta pratibuddha atmasim sandehe gahane pravishtaha sa vishvakrut sahi sarvasya karta tasya lokaha sa uloka eva. Yasya brahmanasya anuvittaha anurabdha pratibuddha sakshatkrutaha. That seeker, that Mahatma, that Brahmana who has thus come to realize his essential nature, aham asmi param brahma iti evam pratyagatmatvena avagataha. He who has thus come to discover aham brahmasmi, I am the param brahma, that means I am nobody. See, this point also I told you. Listening to silence means not getting influenced by the sounds. In the same manner, aham brahmasmi means not getting influenced by the relativity or the duality. Not getting influenced by the limitations of the body-mind complex. That is the meaning of aham brahmasmi. So, aham brahmasmi param brahmi idevam pratyagatmatvena avagataha atma asmin sandehe aneka artha sankatopachaye gahane vishame aneka shata sahasra viveka vijnane prativakshe vishame pravishtaha. See, he has thus entered in this deep topic, see, wherein all the different discussions, etc., everything is gone, and sa yasya brahmanasya anuvittaha, and he has thus come to discover everything that is required to be known. Sa vishvakrut vishvasya karta. He is the one who has known everything and he is the creator of the world. In this manner, कथम विश्वकृत्वम तस्य किम विश्वकृतम इति इत्यादि शंकाः सही यस्मात् सर्वस्य कर्ता च नाम मात्रम न केवलं विश्वकृत पर प्रयुक्तः सन किम तर्हि तस्य लोकाः सर्वः. Vishwakrut means he is one with the totality and therefore he has done everything. It is not only the name. Tasya loka sarvaha kimanyo lokaha. For him there is no other world. He alone is everything. See? In this manner, Loka Shabdena Atma Uchyate. So he is one with the totality. Tasya Sarva Atma Saja Sarvatma Ityartha. So he is one with everything. There is none other than him. Eshaya Brahmanena Pratyagatma Pratibuddhataya Anuvitta Atma Anartha Sankate Gane Pravishta Sa Na Prasamsari. In this manner, he who is Anarthapurna and Gahana and this body having known one's essential nature, Pratyagatma Rupena, he Pratyagatma Pratibuddhataya, he who has come to recognize his essential nature in this body which is full of all the miseries, Sa Samsari Kim Para Eva. Is he samsari? No, he is beyond that. Yasmat Vishwasya Karta Sarvasya Atma Tasya Cha Sarva Atma Ekameva Dvitiyaha Evas Para Evasmi. In this manner, he is functioning in the relative world, but he is no more influenced by the relative experiences. This is the meaning of Eka Eva Dvitiya Para Evasmi iti Anusandha Tavya iti shlokartaha. So what is the purpose of this shloka? come to again and again reflect on this. Anusandhana, non-breaking commitment to the truth. Anu continues. Sandhana joining. Sandhi, joint. So what does it mean? Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. ना कुछ पाना, ना कुछ खोना. Life is a time pass. This practice has to be continuously carried out throughout our day and night. Ihaya eva santaha atha vidmaha tad vidmaha tad advayam na ched vedam mahati vinashti ye tad viduhu amrita aste bhavanti atha itare dukkhamevapi yanti. Ihaiva santaha, while living very much in this body, while we are still alive, vidmaha, he who comes to discover tad advayam, then he has attained fulfillment in his life. Nachet mahati vinashti, he has missed the chance. He has designed destruction for him. See? Like we see these politicians, they are in such an authoritative position. They can really do good to the whole society, everybody. But then they forget what for we are here. Are we here to serve the society? Are we here to help others? Or we are making money out of destroying the poor people's houses, etc. See? Mahati vinashti. Then they are put into jail. Nobody can help them. Eva santa atha vidmaha tadadvayam nached veda mahati yunashti ye tad viduhu amritaste bhavanti. And those who come to know this thing, te amrita bhavanti, they attain immortality. Atha itare dukkhamevapi yanti. And all those who have not utilized this human life for knowing the truth, they are dukkhamevapi yanti, they suffer. Nobody can help them. See, friends, to go through this daily spiritual practice, I told you one technique. I am very happy you forget everything. Every event of our life is a spiritual practice. Every event of our life is a spiritual examination. And in examination, difficult questions come. So whenever there is any difficulty, whatever kind it may be, know that it is the spiritual examination we are subjected by the divine will. Therefore, more and more we change our standpoint while looking at the world. If this is done, then only we are going on the right track. See. यथा च वयं ब्रह्म विदित्वा अस्माद् विनशनान् प्रयुक्ताः एवं ये विदुः अमृता ते भवन्ति. See, the great masters, as if they are telling, as we have yatha cha vayam brahma viditva, we have come to know the truth as our essential nature, then asmad vinashanad vinuktaha, we are liberated from the tragedies and miseries of this life. Evam ye viduhu, in the same manner, those who vidu, those who know, amritaste bhavanti, they also attain immortality. Ye puna naiva brahma viduhu te itare brahma vidbhyo anne abrahma vid ityartha dukkham eva janma marana adi lakshanam eva apiyanti pratipadyante. And those who have not come to know their essential nature in this very world, in this very body, while living, they are subjected to again the same story, punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Therefore, friends, Upanishad tells us to go beyond the notion that we are one soul per body. No, there is no soul, there is only Paramatma. And that is our nature. See? So, न कदाचिदपि विशान्ते विनिवृत्ततः दुःखमेव ते आत्मना upagachanti. See, therefore they keep on living as the body and suffer throughout life. Yada etad anupashyati atmanam devamanjasa ishanam bhuta bhavyasya na tato vijugupsate. See, यदा पुनः एतम आत्मानं कथंचित परम कारुणिका कथंचित आचार्य प्राप्त ततो लब्ध प्रसादः सन् अनुपश्चात् पश्यति साक्षात् करोति स्वमात्मानं देवं द्योतनवन्तं दातारं वा सर्व प्राणी कर्म फलानां यथा कर्मानुरूपम् अन्यथा साक्षात् ईशानं स्वामिनं भूत भव्यस्य कालत्रयस्य इति एतच्च तथा तस्मिन् ईशानाद देवाद आत्मानं विशेषणं जुगुप्सते गोपयितुम् इच्छति. He who is thus contrary to this ignorant person, he approaches the Guru Maharaj, Acharya. Here also I told you number of times, there are two types of gurus. Those who are following the path of the Siddha Marga, they don't teach you directly. They create a situation, and through the situation you are taught. See, so there you have to learn. They'll be creating a problem, and you get disturbed. Why the Maharaj is so angry with me? I have not done anything. Why is he shouting at me? Why is abuse like anything? Wow. But that is the method of their coaching or teaching. You see, in the lives of many Mahatmas, Siddha Mahatmas, their way is like this. The second is the Acharya Parampara. In the Siddha Mahatma, it is one-to-one relation. In Acharya Parampara, the Acharya is teaching to anybody who comes to them sincerely. Tad vijnanatham gurumeva avigaccha samit pani shrotriyam brahmanishta. And then they are taught systematically our scriptures. In this manner, slowly, the seeker is growing. So, yada punah etam atmanam kathanchit parama karunikam kadachit acharyam prapya. Sometime one comes across the param karunika acharya, most beloved, loving and helping teacher. Now, if you look in our own life, we all have come across the teachers in our life not by our method, by our efforts. We just happened to go somewhere and we are standing and we just had no intentions, but we keep on listening and slowly we are sucked into it and we get into it. Sometimes we are watching something on the YouTube and suddenly one pop-up comes, you may like this, and then you just happen to listen to that and you get hooked up. See? Therefore, Paramakarudikam kadachin acharyam prapi tata labda prasadaha asan, and then we are blessed by the Acharya. Now what is the blessing of the Acharya? He will not touch you and remove your pain. He will not liberate you from the problems of your life. He will make you understand you have no problems. See? Therefore, Anupashchat, then what will happen? Labda prasada, pashyati sakshat karoti swamatmanam. Then he comes to know what is our essential nature. Devam dyotanavantam dataram va sarva karma praninam prani karma phalanam yatha karmanurupam. Then he will come to know that he will be revealed to the absolute reality, which is the self-effulgent bestower of the karma phala to all the people according to their karma. Sakshat, in no in different term, but clearly, Anjasa Saksha, Ishanam Swaminam Bhutam Avayam. So this Paramatma, who is the controller of the whole world, unchanging, Kalatrayasya iti etar. He is beyond the scope of the three periods of time. Tata tasmad Ishanat Devatmanam. Or he is the Ishvara who is the controller of everything. Jugupsute Gopita Ichati. See, he will be revealed his essential nature. Sarvo hi loka Ishvarat Guptimichati Vedadarshi. See, all the people are wanting to be protected by the God. Ayam tu ekadarshi na bibeti kudaschana. But this non the Mahatma who is established in the absolute reality, he is free from that fear. Ayam tu ekatvadarshi na bibeti kudaschana. Ataha na tada vijugupsate. And therefore he is not having any kind of vigupsa, hatred or disliking, etc. Yada Ishanam Devam Manjasa Atmatvena Pashyati. When he comes to discover his essential nature, na tada nindati va kanchit sarvam atmanami pashyati. So he doesn't condemn anything or anybody, but he sees himself in everything and everything in him. So evam kam pasyan kamaso nindhyat. Therefore, whom he will condemn, etc. Yasmad eva संवत्सरोभिः परिवर्तते तद्देवा ज्योतिषां ज्योतिरायुः आयुर्हि उपासते अमृतम्. संवत्सरो अहोभिः. See, this Kala Chakra, this wheel of time, which is moving and thus creating the various measurements of time, days, years, samvatsara and chaturjugi, etc. See, and in this, one is continuously subjected to the changing world. In this manner, he who comes to know that Aditya, etc., tad jyotisham jyotihi, he is the light of the light, he is the sun of the sun, he is the moon of the moon. In this manner, those who come to realize, they do the upasana, they attain immortality. See how important it is. We have to go beyond the relative world. Yasmin pancha janaha akashasya pradishtitaha tameva manne atmanam vidvanam brahmamrito mritam. Yasmin yatra brahmani pancha jana gandharvadaya panchaiva sankyata Gandharva Pitaro Deva Asura Rakshamsi. See? And Nishpada Panchama Va Varna. See? Therefore, these five is the Gandharva, Pitara, Deva, Asura, Rakshasa or Panchavarnaha. The Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and that who do not fall in any one of them. Akashasya Avyakrutakya. So, in this Paramatma, all the worlds are existing and Akasha Avyakrutakya Yasmin Sutram Otam Cha Protam Cha Yasmin Pratishtita. Even the space is contained in this absolute reality. Be attentive. All colors and forms are contained in the vision. All the sense organs are contained in the mind. All the modifications of the mind are contained in the Vijnanamaya Kosha. The Vijnanamaya Kosha is functional because of the reflection of the consciousness in the Vijnanamaya Kosha Chidabhasa. Chidabhasa is the reflection of the pure consciousness, and therefore everything is contained in the pure consciousness. And that is our essential nature. See? Therefore, Akashasya Avyakrutakya Yasmin Sutram Otam. Now, if you take from the Prakriti point of view, the earth is in the waters are in the fire is in the air is in the space, and the space is in the mind, and the mind is nothing but the Chetana is nothing but the Chaitanya. In this manner, निष्पाद पंचमा वा वर्णा आकाशश्च अव्याकृताख्य यस्मिन् सूत्रम ओतम च प्रोतम यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठिता. So even the space is contained in this absolute reality. Jasmin eva tu khalve kshare gargya akasha iti uktam. It was said earlier that in this even the space also is contained. Now we know how the space is. Space contains everything, supports everything, rejects nothing, but doesn't get influenced by anything. Now even the space is content of this absolute reality. मय्येव सकलं जातं मयि सर्वं प्रतिष्ठितं. See, तमेव आत्मानं अमृतं ब्रह्म मन्ये अहम. This is what is meant by the Brahma, that is what I see. न च अहम आत्मानं ततो अन्यत्वेन जाने. I do not know the Brahman as something other than me. किम तरी अमृतोहम ब्रह्म विद्वान सन अज्ञान मात्रेण तो मर्त्योहम अहम आसम तत् अपगमाद विद्वान अहम अमृत एव. So it is because of the ignorance that I thought that I am not Brahman, but now amritoham brahma vidvan san, because I know what the truth is, and because of the ignorance ajnana matrena martyo aham asam, because of the wrong notion I thought that I am the body and I am immortal. Therefore Vijnanam Amrutam eva, the knower of the truth alone is the Amrita, the immortality. Kimcha tena hi chaitanya atma jyotisha bhasyamanaha pranaha atmabhutena praniti tena pranasyapi pranayata. Kimcha tena hi chaitanya atma jyotisha abhasyamanaha pranaha. Not only that, it is by the light of the Shuddha Chaitanya, pure consciousness, the prana is able to do its activity, etc. Now this we have seen also in Kena Upanishad. Pranasya pranamuta chakshusha chakshuhu shrutrasya shrotam manaso ye manoviduhu te niche kyur brahma puranam agryam. न तत्र चक्षुर्गच्छति न वाग्गच्छति न मनः न विद्मः न विजानीमः यथा एतदनुशासन्. How important it is. Kena Upanishad begins with the mantra Keneshitam patati preshitam manaha, etc. And reply is it is pranasya prana sa chakshusha chakshu mano mano yat. Same thing here. Pranasya pranamuta. See? He who is the life of the life and vision of the eyes, hearing of the hearer, ears, and Brahma Shakti Adhishthananami Chakshuradinam Darshanadi Samarthya. So all our faculties are functional only because of the consciousness behind it. The consciousness, if it is not able to express through the structural eye, the vision doesn't happen. But that doesn't mean consciousness is not there. It is the defect in the instrument, the structural eye. In the same manner, Swataha Kashta Loshta Samani Hitani Chaitanya Atma Jyoti. All of them faculties are like the wood or like the inert object. Is only in the light of the consciousness they become functional. Swataha Kashta Loshta Samanani Hitani Chaitanya Atma Jyoti Shunyani. Without the Atma Jyoti, they are inert. Manasopi Manaha iti ye viduhu. And it is the mind of the mind. Mind by itself is inert, but the ability in the mind to think is only because of this consciousness, etc. Therefore, Chakshuradi Vyapara Anumitastitvam Pratyagatmatvam. Therefore, all the faculties are functional only because of the reflection of the Pratyagatma through this. Na Vishaya Bhutam ye viduhu. And therefore, it cannot be the object of knowledge for the sense organs or the mind. Te nichikyuhu nishchena jnanavantaha brahmaha. They have really recognized what the truth is. Therefore, be attentive. Therefore, any experience that comes and goes has nothing to do with the truth. When I sat for meditation, light came and light went. This is the play of the mind. When I said I had a great sugandha, aha, play of the mind. We are still in Prakriti. That which is ashabda, sparsha, arupa, agandha, arasa, how can you know by the sense organs and the different experiences? It cannot be. And therefore, te nischena jnatavantaha brahma puranam chirantanam agryam agre bhavam. Therefore, they only come to know the truth. It is the beginning of everything and it is beyond the scope of all our faculties of knowledge. Oh, see, my boss sitting on the upper floor. Today still it is late, not yet. Maybe they are sleeping. मनसा एव अनुद्रष्टव्यम नेह नानाति किंचन मृत्यो स मृत्युमाप्नोति यह इह नानेव पश्यति. मनसा एव परमार्थ ज्ञान संस्कृतेन आचार्योपदेशो पूर्वकम च अनुद्रष्टव्यम. Now when you say none of the faculties can comprehend, then how the mind? But which mind? Paramartha jnana sanskritena acharya upadesha purvakam cha anudrashtavyam. As told by the Acharya after you have studied the scriptures and now you have clear understanding about what the truth is. Now for this, see, when we have this notion that Bhagavan is Param Karunika and he is loving and he is beautiful, then what will happen? Even in our dhyana, etc., we will be struggling to see all those things. But when we have studied in Upanishad, na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vak gacchati, na manaha, na vidmaha, na vijanimaha, yatha edad anushishyat. When this we learn, then what will happen? We drop everything. Now, giving up everything is manasa eva drashtavyam. Now, all the experiences which are falling in the purview of the relativity are discarded. This is the meaning of manasa eva drashtavyam. Acharyopadesha brahma cha anudrashtavyam tatra cha darshana vishaye brahmani na hi nana asti iti kinchid api. And in this Brahma Darshan, there is no otherness, there is no multiplicity, is one without a second. And therefore, asati nanatve, nanatvam adhyaropayati avidyaya. And therefore, whenever we see the multiplicity, manyness, it is superimposed because of the avidya, incomplete knowledge. Sa mrityoho maranat, mrityum maranam apnoti. He alone is going from death to death. Ko asau, who is he? Sa iha naneva pashyati. Avidya aropita aropana vyatirekena nasti paramarthatha dvaite mityartha. Therefore, without the creation of the influence of the ignorance or the wrong notion, this world does not have any existence. From the absolute point of view, there is no dvaita. Paramarthataha dvaita nasti. There is no duality. And therefore, yasmad evam tasmad ekadhaivanudrashtavyam etad aprameyam dhruvam virajaha para akashad aja atma mahan dhruvaha. See? एकधा एव एकना एकेनैव प्रकारेण विज्ञान घन रस प्रकारेण आकाशवत् निरंतरेण अनुद्रष्टव्यम. See, therefore the truth is known only by one way. And what is that? It is ekena eva prakarena. It is ever the same. No changes, like the space. Vijnana ghana, ekarasa prakarena. Like the space, how we experience the space, wherever the space is, temple or toilet, it makes no difference. Similarly, the vision, whether red color or blue color, no problem. Mind, good or bad thoughts, no problem. Shuddha Chaitanya, Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti, Samadhi are there, no problem. कोई दिक्कत नहीं. Akashavat nirantarena anudrashtavyam. Like we cannot see the parts of the space in the same manner. This continuous experience, Jagra, Sapna, Sushupti, Samadhi, they all come and go, chala chali ka khela. But there is one substratum on which all this waking, dream, deep sleep, samadhi are happening, but they cannot touch me, the substratum. This is our essential nature. We don't have to get it. Therefore, na kuch pana. And the superimpose is only imagination. Na kuch khona. Don't have to lose anything. Don't have to gain anything. Loss and gain are equal only in infinite. Infinite plus minus anything continues to be infinite. So, Akashava nirantarena anudrashtavyam. Yasmad etad Brahma aprameyam sarvaikatvat. Because this Brahma is aprameya, cannot become an object of knowledge. Therefore, knowing is being. You cannot know the reality without being the reality. The taste of the object, Rasgulla, is not known by looking at the object. It must land on the tongue where the knower known difference disappears, Ananda is manifested. See? Yasmad etad Brahma aprameyam sarvaikatvad annen hi anyat pramiyate. Is only one without a second. Is only when it is finite, then only there is a sense of otherness. Idam tu ekatvam eva. But this Brahman is only one and therefore aprameyam. Prameya is the object of knowledge. Meaning the self can never be an object of knowledge. See, eyes can see colors and forms, but colors and forms cannot see the eyes. Mind can know the modifications of the sense organs. The sense organ, for example, the eyes cannot see the mind. Therefore, aprameyam to ekaha atha aprameyam. Then dhruvam nityam kutastam avichalityartham. Therefore, it is one without a second, ever the same, not changing. And kutastam, although supporting all the superimposed illusions of the body identification, sapna, sushupti, etc., and yet not getting influenced by any one of them. See, this contemplative exercise again and again we have to do. Colors and forms do not influence the eyes. Eyes do not influence the mind. Mind doesn't influence the intellect. Intellect doesn't influence the Chetana. Chetana doesn't influence the Chaitanya. No influence at all. See? Nanu viruddham iti idam uchyate aprameya. Now here some questions are raised. One day you say it is aprameya, cannot be known, and now you say it has to be known by the mind. How it is? So naisha dosha, this is not something wrong, man. Aprameya it is, and it is an adjective. Therefore, it cannot be known as this, like this, or like that. And this is what is meant. You cannot have the experience of the self objectively. That is meaning of the aprameyam. Now, Swami, here also one very important point for people like us. Tamevo dhiro vidnyaya prajnam kurvita brahmanaha nanudhyayad bahun shabdan vacho viglapyanam hitata. Brahmanaha tam eva prajnam kurvita. How important it is. Now up to here the knowledge is given. Now you have to practice it. So what is the practice? तम ईदृशम आत्मानम एवं धीरो धीमान विज्ञाय उपदेशतः शास्त्रतश्च प्रज्ञां शास्त्राचार्य उपदिष्ट विषयां जिज्ञासा परिसमाप्ति करीं कुर्वीत ब्राह्मणः. See? No such a dhiman, dhira purusha, the wise man, who is the wise purusha? Vijnaya upadeshataha shastratascha. He who has been instructed with by the Acharya according to the authority of the Upanishad, then Prajnam Shastracharya Upadishta Vishayam. Now his understanding is unlike the understanding of other people. See? So, Upadishta Vishayam Jidnyasa Parisamapti Karim. So all the doubts, everything is over now. Now we don't want to know about the world. We don't want to know about the last life, this life, next life. We don't want to do any good to anybody. We don't want to destroy anybody. We are abiding in the truth. It is for this purpose we have been telling again and again. Social work is not the spiritual life. Social work is our need. Therefore, we should not be influenced by the so-called social work in our life. It should not become the major aspect of our lifestyle. Therefore, Shastra Acharya Upadishta Vishayam Jidnyasa Parisamapti Karim Kurvit Brahmanaha. So, now there is no Jidnyasa to know anything about anybody in this world. See? Normally, when we meet somebody, we start, what is your name, where are you from, how are you, where are you born, why are you born? See? There is nothing worth knowing in this world. It is for this purpose we told you. Who asked you? We go on telling about ourselves to the people. Nobody has asked us anything, but we keep on telling. Therefore, समाप्ति करीम कुर्वीत ब्राह्मणा एवं प्रज्ञा कर्ण साधनानि संन्यास शमदमो उपरति स्थितिक्षा समाधानानि कुर्यात् इत्यर्थः. Therefore, for getting this kind of prajna wisdom, one has to have the spiritual practice like sannyasa, then shamadama uparati shraddha tidiksha samadhana kuryat ityartha. See friends, how important it is. Na anudhyayat, na anuchintayet. Then what he should not do, what is should be done is told. What he should not do, बहून प्रभुतान शब्दान तत्र बहुत्व प्रतिषेधान केवलात्मैकत्व प्रतिपादिका स्वल्पा शब्दा अनुज्ञायन्ते ओमिति एवं ध्यायत आत्मानम. न अनुचिंतयेत, should not do the continuous thing. About what? तत्र बहुत्व प्रतिषेधान. Don't, whenever there is too many things involved, give it up. केवल आत्मा एकत्व प्रतिपादिका स्वल्पा शब्दा अनुज्ञायन्ते. Only those words which are indicating the shortest word, which are indicating the truth. Hold on to that. Which are that? Om, Om ittyedaksharam Brahma, Om itya. See? Om ittedada. Therefore, Om iti eva dhyayata atmanam. Now about this Om sadhana we have told you two aspects. One is tad japa and tad dhyanam. What is the japa of the Om? Is quietening the mind. Om. If you chant it 4, 5 times, 10 times, your body, your mind will be cooled, quietened. All agitation, disturbances in the mind will be quietened. Then do dhyana. What is dhyana? It is the same reality on which waking experience of the waker comes and goes. Dream experience of the dreamer comes and goes. So also the sushupti. But I continue to be the same. So many bodies have come and gone. Childhood, middle-aged bodies have come and gone. I am the same. See, friends, but while practicing this, one should protect oneself from the sleep, because we have trained our mind to remain quiet only before going to sleep. इति आथर्वणे वाचो विग्लापनम विशेषेण ग्लानिकरम श्रमकरम. Unnecessarily talking, studying about this, about that, about this, enough is enough now. Now we have come to this conclusion. Ekameva advitiya atmanam ched vijaniyat ayam asmiti purusha kimichan kasya kamaya sharira manushanjvaret. Now why we want to know this, we want to know that. Enough is enough. Initially it happens. See? We used to earlier collect so many books, reading so many things, this, that. But slowly, as you go deeper and deeper in your study and understanding and being, all other supports become only a burden. Now the life is not lived as a performance on the stage. See? Like when the bhajan kirtan is done by the Mahatma, and then the people are excited and they are enjoying dancing, and this Mahatma also is very enjoying and all that, and after, oh, it was such a great thing, really I enjoyed today. Bhoga, it is not yoga. See, friends, spiritual life is not a performance, but it is the experience. Vacho viglapanam visheshena glanikaram shramakaram hi yasmat tad bahu shabdabhi dhyanam idhi. Therefore, do not get too much studying this and that and all that. Enough is enough. Now what did you study? You come back to your own self. See? सहेतुको ब्रह्म बंध मोक्षौ अभिहितो मंत्र ब्राह्मणाभ्याम श्लोकश्च पुनः मोक्ष स्वरूपम विस्तरेण प्रतिपादितम. So we are right from the beginning of the Upanishad, in the mantra portion and the Brahmana portion, we have seen what is the bondage and moksha, etc., and what is the cause of it, and we have explained it various ways. एतस्मिन् एव आत्मविषये सर्वो वेदो यथा उपयुक्तो भवति तथा वक्तव्यम इति तदर्थय्य कंडिका आरभ्यते. Now, एतस्मिन् आत्मविषये सर्वो वेदो यथा उपयुक्तो भवति. Now all the Vedas are how they are useful for knowing one's essential self. Tat tatha vaktavyam. That has to be told. And therefore this next portion begins. तच्च यथा अस्मिन् प्रपाठके अभीतं सप्रयोजनम् अनुद्य अत्र एव उपयोगो कृष्णस्य वेदस्य काम्य राशि विवर्जितस्य इति एवम् अर्थ उक्तार्थानुवाद सवा एष इत्यादि. So we are given all exhaustively the purpose of what is the self-knowledge. Now this has to be recognized, experienced in one's life. And therefore, here, Kamya Rashi Vivarjitasya. Now we are not talking about Kamya Rashi, fulfillment of desires. See, if you see all the Karma Kanda, they have got the desire to be fulfilled. Kama, this Kama, for that Kama, this Kama. Therefore, they take the Sankalpa. Unless Sankalpa is there, you do not become the doer. And unless you are a doer, you cannot be doing any karma, and therefore karma phala comes. But here, we have to get out of these karma phala, etc. And therefore, how do we discard the kartrutva abhiman, and we don't have to gain anything in life. Na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Hold on to this, my dear friends. Hold on. See? Now, how to achieve that? This is now said in the 22nd mantra. This is also very beautiful, big mantra. Sava esha mahajanaha atma yoyam vijnanamaya praneshu ya esho antarhrude akashas tasmin shete sarvasya vashi sarvasya ishanaha sarvasya adhipati sacha sadhuna karmana bhuyanno eva asadhuna kariyanesha sarveshwara esha bhutadipati esha bhutapala esha setur vidharanam esha loka nam asambhedaya तमेतं वेदानुवचनेन ब्राह्मणा विदिशन्ति यज्ञेन दानेन तपसा अनाशकेन एतेन एव विदित्वा मुनिर्भवति एतमेव प्रव्राजिनो लोकमिच्छन्ता प्रव्रजन्ति एतद्धस्म वै तत्पूर्वे विद्वान् स प्रजा न किं प्रजा न कामयते किं प्रजया करिष्यामः येषां नोयमात्मा लोकः इति तेह अस्मा पुत्रैषणायाश्च वित्तेषणायाश्च लोकैषणायाश्च वित्था यथ भिक्षाचर्यं चरन्ति या ह्येष पुत्रैषणा सा वित्तेषणा या वित्तेषणा सा लोकैषणे उभे हेते ऐषणे एव भवतः स एष नेति नेति आत्मा गृह्यः न हि गृह्यते अशीर्षः न हि शीर्यते असंगः न हि सज्जते असितः न व्यथते न रिष्यते इति हेवैते न तरते इत्यतः पापं करोम इत्यतः कल्याणम् अकरोम इति उभे हेवैष एते तरति नैनं कृता कृते तपतः. This is how this mantra tells the complete scheme of spiritual practice. Sava esha mahajanaha atma soyam vijnanamayaha praneshu. See, so first of all, this Atma, the Supreme Self, which is unborn, he alone becomes Vijnanamaya Kosha or the Jivatma. See? And this Paramatma is sleeping in the Antakarana or the Vijnanamaya Kosha. Now how the Paramatma, Brahma is entering the Vijnanamaya Kosha? He enters as the Chidabhasa. So the sadhana is done neither by the body nor by the Paramatma, but by the Paramatma who is expressing through the Vijnanamaya Kosha, and the Jivatma, he is engaged in doing the sadhana. See how important it is? We have to be very clear. Sadhana is not done by the body, but by the Jiva who thinks himself to be the doer. Therefore, sa iti ukta परामर्शार्थ को असौ उक्तः परामृशते. So let us think about it. Who is this? Tam prati nirdishati. Jo esha vijnanamaya iti. See, this is what I told you. Vijnanamaya. So the jiva is doing the sadhana. And what is sadhana? He is not real, but the Paramatma is real. This is the sadhana. So who is doing the sadhana? Husband is doing the sadhana. What is his sadhana? He is essentially man, not the husband. Then what will be sadhana? He has nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Only play the game of life. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. That's it. How simple it is. And much more deeper meaning, we'll see it in our next session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.